Have you ever been to a public pool where swimmers are allowed to pee in one half of the pool but not the other half? In my opinion, this would be the same as when you walk into a restaurant and the hostess says smoking or not. Smoking cigarettes kills more Americans than alcohol, car accidents, suicide, AIDS, homicide, and illegal drugs combined. More people are becoming aware of the dangerous effects of smoking, however millions of people still smoke, putting not only their health at risk, but also the health of everyone around them. I believe that smoking in public places should be banned across the country for the health of everyone. According to the National Institute for Drug Abuse, tobacco is one of the heaviest used addictive products in the U.S. today. Smoking not only harms lungs, but it does damage to every single organ in the body. Smoking has been linked to 1/3 of all cancer deaths and 90% of all lung cancer deaths. According to the CDC, over 440,000 deaths in the U.S. each year are related to smoking tobacco. Cigarette smoking and secondhand smoke are known to cause permanent cardiovascular damage. Cigarette smoke contains carcinogens. More than 4,000 chemical compounds have been found in tobacco smoke, and more than 60 of those are suspected or known carcinogens. Secondhand smoke is a mixture of two forms: side stream smoke from the lighted end of the cigarette, and mainstream smoke, which the smoker exhales. People who grew up around cigarette smoke develop lung cancer twice as often as the children of non-smokers. According to the American Cancer Society, secondhand smoke contributes to an estimated 3,400 lung cancer deaths and 46,000 deaths from heart disease each year. Secondhand smoke greatly affects children's health too. Secondhand smoke causes 150 to 300,000 lung infections in kids under 18 months and more than 750,000 middle ear infections each year. Secondhand smoke also increases the number and severity of asthma attacks in 200,000 to 1 million children who have asthma. There is also an increased risk of SIDS, acute respiratory infections, ear problems, severe asthma, and so much more. The effects on a smoker's health are endless. Nearly 30% of all cancer deaths are caused from cigarette smoking. Of these deaths, they account for less than half of all deaths related to smoking each year. Smoking has been linked to reduced fertility, increased risk of miscarriage, early delivery, and stillborn births in women. It is also a major contributor to heart disease, aneurysms, bronchitis, emphysema, and stroke, and can make pneumonia and asthma worse. Smoking cigarettes has been linked to gum disease, cataracts, bone thinning, hip fractures, peptic ulcers, and possibly macular degeneration, which is an eye disease that my grandpa has, which causes blindness. Smoking shortens the length and lessens the quality of a smoker's life. The CDC estimates male smokers lose an average of 13.2 years off their life, while female smokers lose an average of 14.5 years. Smoking can also cause the yellowing of the teeth and fingernails, as well as a dull sense of taste and what is referred to as a smoker's cough after a while. When smoking in a building of any kind, opening a window, sitting in a separate area, using ventilation, air conditioning, or a fan will not eliminate the exposure of secondhand smoke to non-smokers. The only way to fully protect non-smokers from exposure indoors is to prohibit all smoking in the indoor space or building. For this reason, we must work to get in place a federal smoking ban inside of all public buildings. Smokers have made their choice to smoke, as non-smokers have made a choice not to smoke. However, smoking around non-smokers takes that right away from them. Smoking around others forces them to breathe toxic air. A smoker's choice can negatively impact a non-smoker's life. This cannot be said for a non-smoker's choice against smoking. If a ban on smoking in public capacities is set in place, the health of everyone across the country is going to be much better. It will keep non-smokers away from deadly secondhand smoke and allow people a safe and healthy environment in which to live. Imagine walking into a restaurant and having a clean, smoke-free air to breathe, while you enjoy your dinner and being able to walk out without smelling like an ashtray. If a smoking ban is not set into place nationwide, it will be detrimental to the health of every American across the country that steps foot into a public building. Many states around the country have caught on and are implementing such laws banning smoking in public buildings. We want to continue this so the entire country participates. Michigan went smoke-free as of May 1st, 2010. For someone who lives in a state that has not implemented such a law, it is as simple as contacting your representative and working with him or her to try and push a smoking ban law into action. Thank you.